What if I told you your life, as you know it, isn't real? The struggles, the setbacks, the frustration you feel, it's not what you think. You've been living in a reality shaped by invisible rules. Rules you didn't agree to, rules you don't even know exist. But here's the shocking truth. Those rules are not fixed. They can be rewritten by you. And the most mind-blowing part, you've had the power to change it all along. You just didn't know where to look. But today, you're going to see it. No fluff, no filler. By the time you finish this video, you'll have the tools to not just see the rules of your reality, but to break them. And when you break them, you'll finally step into the life you've always dreamed of. Now here's the big question. Why is it that some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly, while others, no matter how hard they try, remain stuck? The answer is not in their intelligence, talent, or even luck. It's in their understanding of one simple truth. Reality is negotiable. Yes, you heard that right. The life you're living right now, the obstacles, the limits, the frustrations, it's all negotiable. The problem? You've been playing by someone else's rules. Rules handed down to you by society, by your parents, by the world around you. But what if those rules were nothing more than illusions? What if you could rewrite them, starting today? Here's what no one tells you. Your reality is shaped by an invisible force. No, this isn't magic or some mystical concept. This force is real, measurable, and incredibly powerful. It's the force of your beliefs. Your beliefs act like the lens through which you see the world. If you believe the world is full of opportunities, you'll see opportunities everywhere. But if you believe life is a struggle, guess what? Your brain will only focus on struggles. This isn't woo-woo talk, it's neuroscience. Your brain has a system called the reticular activating system, RAS, which filters what you notice based on what you believe. Here's an example. Have you ever learned a new word, and suddenly you see that word everywhere? That's your RAS at work. It's not that the word magically appeared more often, it's that your brain started noticing it because it became relevant to you. Now imagine this on a bigger scale. If your brain can tune into a single word, think about how much of your life is shaped by the things you choose to notice. This is where it gets crazy. Most of us didn't choose what we notice. We've been programmed. Society, culture, childhood. These things programmed us to notice the negative, to focus on limitations, and to ignore possibilities. But here's the good news, that programming can be overwritten. Think about this. The reality you're living right now might not even be yours. How much of your life is driven by what other people told you to believe? You need to work hard to succeed. Money doesn't grow on trees. You're not smart enough to do that. Do these sound familiar? These are rules, but they're not the truth. They're someone else's truth, and the moment you accept them without questioning, they become your truth. But here's the twist. Truth isn't fixed. It's flexible, and it's shaped by your beliefs. This is why some people can go from broke to billionaires, while others stay stuck in cycles of poverty. It's why someone with zero experience can start a business and thrive, while others with years of expertise fail. The difference isn't in their skills, it's in their beliefs. Here's a real-life story to blow your mind. In the early 20th century, a man named Henry Ford revolutionized the automobile industry. But here's what most people don't know. He did it with one simple belief. While other car manufacturers focused on building expensive luxury cars, Ford asked, "What if we made cars affordable for the average person?" That one belief shattered the industry's rules, and it's the reason we all drive cars today. Now think about your own life. What rules are you living by that are holding you back? What if those rules aren't real? So, how do you start rewriting your reality? It begins with one simple question. What do I believe that isn't serving me? Here's your first exercise. Grab a notebook. Write down the biggest problem in your life right now. Ask yourself, what belief is keeping this problem alive? For example, if your problem is, I can't make more money, your belief might be, I'm not good enough to succeed. If your problem is, I'm stuck in a toxic relationship. Your belief might be, I don't deserve better. Now here's the twist. Once you identify the belief, ask yourself, is this really true? Most of the time, you'll realize it's not. It's just a story you've been telling yourself. Let this sink in. The rules you've been living by are not set in stone. They're written in sand. And the moment you decide to challenge them, they start to dissolve. You don't have to accept the life you've been given. You can create a new one. But it starts with rewriting the rules in your mind. Here's a question that will shake you to your core. What if the entire framework of your reality was a game? A game where the rules, the outcomes, even the obstacles, none of it is permanent. A game that most people never realize they're playing because they've been too busy following the script handed to them. The craziest part, you're not just a player in this game. You're the one holding the pen. Let me blow your mind for a moment. Scientists have discovered that the world around us, the things we call real, like the chair you're sitting on or the problems you think you have, is made up of atoms, which are 99.99% empty space. That's right. The chair you're sitting on is mostly nothingness. So, what makes it real? Your mind, your perception, your belief that it's solid. Now, think about what that means for your life. If your perception can take empty space and turn it into something tangible, what else are you unknowingly creating? And what else could you create if you knew how to play the game differently? Let's talk about the invisible force that controls everything. No, it's not fate. It's not luck. It's something far more powerful, and yet it's something most people completely ignore. This force is your focus. Here's how it works. Your brain is like a spotlight. Wherever you shine it, that's what you see. And because what you focus on grows, you're constantly feeding the reality you're living in. If you focus on problems, you'll find more problems. If you focus on possibilities, you'll start to see opportunities everywhere. But here's the shocking part. Most of us are shining our spotlight on the wrong things without even realizing it. And it's not your fault. You've been programmed by society, by your upbringing, by the media to focus on scarcity, fear, and limitation. Here's a quick example. How often have you told yourself, I can't afford that, or I'm not good enough to do that? That focus, those words, they become your reality. Why? Because your brain starts looking for evidence to prove those thoughts true. But the game changes when you shift your focus. Here's a concept that will flip everything you know on its head. Your reality doesn't dictate who you are. It reflects who you believe you are. Think of it like a mirror. When you look into a mirror, you don't blame the reflection if you're wearing a wrinkled shirt. You understand that the reflection is simply showing you what's already there. The same is true for your life. If you don't like what you see, whether it's your financial situation, your relationships, or your sense of purpose, the problem isn't out there. It's within you. But here's the good news. Just like you can change your outfit and the reflection in the mirror will change, you can change your internal beliefs and watch as your external reality transforms. Let me give you something powerful you can use right now to start shifting your focus and, in turn, your reality. Step 1. The reality audit. Take 5 minutes and write down the top 3 areas of your life where you feel stuck or dissatisfied. Next to each one, write down the first thoughts that come to mind when you think about that area. For example, money, I never have enough. Relationships, nobody understands me. Career, I'm not qualified for better opportunities. Step 2. Flip the script. For each limiting thought, write down its opposite. I never have enough. I am always finding new ways to attract abundance. Nobody understands me. I attract relationships that support and uplift me. Read these new statements out loud every morning for the next 7 days. Why does this work? Because your brain is a pattern recognition machine. When you start feeding it new patterns, it begins to look for evidence to support those patterns. This isn't just theory, it's backed by neuroscience. Step 3. The 5-minute visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life you desire as if it's happening right now. Feel the emotions of success, happiness, and abundance. The stronger the emotion, the stronger the signal you send to your brain. This might feel weird at first, but let me remind you, you're already visualizing all the time. When you worry, you're visualizing failure. When you doubt yourself, you're visualizing rejection. The only difference is, now you're doing it on purpose. What if I told you the life you desire is already waiting for you, existing in a parallel version of reality? You're not chasing it. You're not working toward it. It's already here. And the only thing standing between you and that reality is the energy you're radiating right now. Let me explain something so profound. It might just make your jaw drop. Your energy is your signal to the universe. It's like a radio station. If you're tuned into a frequency of lack, fear, or doubt, that's exactly what you'll attract. But when you align your energy with abundance, confidence, and joy, you start pulling those things into your reality like a magnet. This isn't just spiritual mumbo-jumbo, it's science. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel sends out a vibration. And guess what? The universe responds to those vibrations, matching you with experiences that align with your energetic signal. This is the essence of like attracts like. But here's the question no one talks about. How do you actually shift your energy? How do you go from feeling stuck and frustrated to radiating the kind of energy that creates miracles? First, let's talk about what's holding you back. Most people don't realize they're trapped in a cycle of low vibrational energy. This energy comes from fear, anger, guilt, shame, all the heavy emotions that weigh you down and keep you stuck. Here's something shocking. Holding on to negative emotions is like dragging around a bag of bricks. Every brick is a memory, a belief, a fear that's keeping you from moving forward. And here's the craziest part. Most of us don't even know we're carrying it. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes and ask yourself, what am I still holding on to that's no longer serving me? Maybe it's a fear of failure. Maybe it's resentment towards someone who hurt you. Maybe it's the belief that you're not good enough. Now, here's the truth. You cannot shift your energy field while holding onto these bricks. You have to let them go. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Step 1. Identify your bricks. Take out a notebook and write down one thing you're holding onto that feels heavy. It could be a regret, a fear, or a limiting belief. Ask yourself, how is this brick serving me? Be honest. Most of the time you'll realize it's not helping you at all. It's just a story you've been telling yourself. Step 2. Release the weight. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine holding that brick in your hands. Visualize it clearly, its size, its weight, its texture. Now picture yourself dropping it. Feel the weight leaving your body. Say out loud, I release this. It no longer has power over me. Step 3. Replace the void with light. After releasing the brick, imagine a bright, warm light filling the space where the brick used to be. This light represents new, empowering energy. Repeat this process every day for the next week, and watch how your energy begins to shift. Here's something no one teaches you. Emotions are just energy in motion. They're not permanent, and they're not who you are. They're simply signals trying to move through you. But when you resist or suppress them, they get stuck. And that's what creates low vibrations. The secret is to allow your emotions to flow. When you feel fear, don't fight it. When you feel sadness, don't bury it. Instead, acknowledge it, thank it for its message, and let it pass through you. Here's a quick technique. The next time you feel a strong emotion, stop what you're doing. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me? Once you've identified the message, say, "Thank you for this lesson. I release you now." This simple practice will keep your energy flowing freely, preventing it from getting stuck in negative patterns. Now that we've cleared the blocks, let's talk about how to instantly raise your vibrations to align with the life you want. Step 1. Gratitude as a superpower. Did you know gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states you can be in? Start each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. But here's the key. Don't just list them. Feel the gratitude in your body. Let it flood your heart. Step 2. Visualization as a portal. Spend 5 minutes every day visualizing your dream life. See it, feel it, hear it. The more vivid your visualization, the stronger the energetic signal you send to the universe. Step 3. Movement as energy activation. Energy flows where motion goes. Dance, walk, stretch. Do something to get your body moving. Physical movement shakes up stagnant energy and raises your vibration instantly. Step 4. Surround yourself with high-vibe energy. Pay attention to your environment. The people you hang out with, the media you consume, the thoughts you entertain, all of it affects your vibration. Start curating your life like an artist curates a masterpiece. Here's what I need you to remember. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. The energy you emit is the energy you attract, and the moment you start shifting your vibration, your entire life begins to change. Right now, you're already shifting. Can you feel it? That's the power within you waking up. But we're not done yet. In the next section, we're going to take this to the next level. I'll show you how to use these tools to not just change your energy, but to rewrite the rules of your entire reality. Get ready. This is where things get truly mind-blowing. Let's start with something revolutionary. Everything you believe about your life, your limits, your abilities, your potential, is based on rules you didn't even write. Think about it. Who decided you had to work 40 hours a week to be successful? Who said you have to wait for the right time to pursue your dreams? Here's the truth. They don't want you to know. These rules aren't real. They're just stories. Stories created by society, your upbringing, your past experiences. And the craziest part? These stories only have power because you believe them. But here's where everything changes. You can rewrite the story. You can break free from the rules that have been keeping you stuck and create new ones. Rules that empower you to live the life you were meant for. Imagine this. You're trapped in a prison, but you don't even know it. The walls of this prison aren't made of stone or steel. They're made of beliefs. Beliefs like, I'm not good enough. I can't take risks. It's too dangerous. People like me don't succeed. Now, here's the shocking part. The prison door is unlocked. It's always been unlocked. But most people never try to open it because they've convinced themselves they're stuck. Take a moment to reflect. What rules have you been living by that feel like prison walls? Maybe it's the idea that you need permission to chase your dreams, or the belief that failure is something to avoid at all costs. Now ask yourself, what if these rules aren't real? What if I've been holding myself back for no reason? Let's take this deeper. I'm going to show you a simple but powerful exercise to identify and rewrite the rules that are holding you back. Step 1. Find the rule. Think about an area of your life where you feel stuck. It could be your career, your relationships, or your personal growth. Ask yourself, what rule am I following in this area? For example, I need to stay in this job because it's secure. I can't start my own business because I don't have the skills. I'll never find love because I'm not good enough. Step 2. Challenge the rule. Ask yourself, is this rule true? Most of the time, the answer will be no. It's just a belief you've accepted without question. Dig deeper. Where did this rule come from? Maybe it's something your parents told you, or a fear that developed after a past failure. Step 3. Rewrite the rule. Now, create a new rule that empowers you. For example, old rule. I need to stay in this job because it's secure. New rule. I deserve work that fulfills me, and I trust myself to find it. Old rule. I can't start my own business because I don't have the skills. New rule. I can learn anything I need to succeed. Write down your new rules and read them every day. Watch how your mindset and your actions start to shift. Let me blow your mind for a second. Your brain is constantly negotiating with reality. It's like a lawyer, always looking for evidence to support your beliefs. If you believe you're not good enough, your brain will find evidence to prove it. But if you believe you're unstoppable, your brain will find evidence for that too. This is why rewriting your rules is so powerful. When you create new, empowering beliefs, your brain will start looking for evidence to support them. And the more evidence you find, the stronger those beliefs become. Here's an example. There's a famous study where a group of housekeepers was told that their daily work, vacuuming, cleaning, etc., counted as exercise. Within a few weeks, they started losing weight, even though they didn't change anything about their routines. Why? Because their belief about what they were doing shifted. Their bodies literally responded to their new mindset. Now imagine what could happen if you shifted your beliefs about your own potential. Rewriting the rules is just the first step. To truly break free, you need to reinforce your new reality every day. Here's how. Step 1. Daily affirmations. Create 3 affirmations based on your new rules. For example, I'm capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. Opportunities flow to me effortlessly. I am worthy of love and success. Say them out loud every morning and feel the truth in your words. Step 2. Act as if. Start acting as if your new rules are already true. If your new rule is, I can learn anything I need to succeed, sign up for a course or start watching tutorials. Action reinforces belief. Step 3. Surround yourself with empowerment. Pay attention to the people and environments you expose yourself to. Surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. Curate your social media feeds to include content that aligns with your new reality. Let me ask you something powerful. What do you believe about yourself? Not what you say you believe. Not the beliefs you share with others, but the deep, hidden truths you whisper to yourself when no one is watching. Because here's the shocking reality. Your life will never rise above the level of your beliefs. Think about that for a second. Every choice you've ever made, every opportunity you've ever taken or missed, was shaped by what you believed was possible for you. If you believe you're destined for greatness, you'll find a way to make it happen. But if you believe you're not good enough, no amount of opportunities will change your reality. Here's where it gets even crazier. Most of the beliefs you hold about yourself aren't even yours. They were handed to you by other people. Parents, teachers, friends, society. And you've been carrying them around like a heavy backpack, weighing you down. But today, we're going to unpack that backpack. And by the end of this section, you'll know exactly how to master the power of belief to create a life so extraordinary, it feels like magic. Here's a secret most people never realize. Belief isn't just a thought in your mind. It's an instruction to the universe. Let me explain. When you believe something, your mind goes to work proving it true. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's science. Your brain has a built-in system called the Reticular Activating System, RAS. Its job is to filter through the millions of pieces of information you're exposed to every day and show you what's relevant to your beliefs. For example, if you believe you're bad with money, your brain will filter out opportunities for financial growth and focus on situations that confirm your belief. But if you believe you're a magnet for abundance, your brain will start noticing opportunities to make and attract more money. Here's the shocking part. Your RAS doesn't care whether your belief is true or false. It just follows your lead. So the question is, what are you instructing your brain to focus on? Here's something that will blow your mind. Your beliefs don't just affect your thoughts, they affect your body. There's a well-documented phenomenon called the placebo effect. In medical studies, patients who are given sugar pills but believe they're taking real medication often experience the same benefits as those who take the actual drug. Why? Because their belief triggers a physiological response in their body. Now think about what that means for your life. If a simple belief can heal the body, imagine what it can do for your career, your relationships, your finances. But here's the twist. Just like positive beliefs can create miracles, negative beliefs can sabotage you. There's even a term for this, the nocebo effect, where negative beliefs cause harm or prevent healing. So ask yourself, what beliefs are you carrying that are holding you back? And what would happen if you replace them with empowering ones? Let me walk you through a powerful technique to reprogram your beliefs and unlock your full potential. Step 1. Identify your limiting beliefs. Take out a notebook and write down one area of your life where you feel stuck. Ask yourself, what belief is keeping me stuck here? For example, if you're stuck in your career, your belief might be, I'm not smart enough to succeed. If you're struggling in relationships, your belief might be, I'm not worthy of love. Step 2. Challenge the belief. Write down all the reasons this belief might not be true. For example, if your belief is, I'm not smart enough to succeed, list times when you've solved problems, learned new skills, or achieved something difficult. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Often you'll realize it's based on a single moment or comment from your past that you've been carrying ever since. Step 3. Replace the belief. Write down a new belief that empowers you. For example, old belief, I'm not smart enough to succeed. New belief, I'm capable of learning anything I need to succeed. Write this new belief on a sticky note and place it somewhere you'll see it every day. Your bathroom mirror, your desk, your phone wallpaper. Step 4. Reinforce the belief with action. Take one small action every day that aligns with your new belief. For example, if your new belief is, I am worthy of love, do something kind for yourself each day. Here's the part most people miss. Reprogramming your beliefs isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily practice. Every time you repeat your new belief, every time you take an action that aligns with it, you're strengthening it. Think of it like going to the gym. You wouldn't expect to build muscle by working out once, right? The same is true for your beliefs. The more you practice, the stronger they become, and the more they shape your reality. Belief is powerful. It's the foundation of transformation. But here's the truth that no one wants to admit. Belief alone isn't enough. You can sit in your room and visualize your dream life every day, but without action, it will remain just that, a dream. Here's the shocking part. Most people wait until they feel ready to take action. But what if I told you that readiness is a lie, that waiting for the right time is just another way to procrastinate? The truth is, action doesn't follow belief. It creates belief. Every small step you take reinforces your new reality. It sends a message to your brain saying, "This is who I am now." So let me ask you, what action are you avoiding right now? What step have you been too afraid to take? Because in this moment, that action is the key to unlocking everything you've ever wanted. Here's the trap most people fall into. They overthink everything. They analyze, plan, and strategize until they're stuck in a loop of inaction. Sound familiar? Let me hit you with a game-changing truth. Clarity comes from action, not thought. You don't need to have everything figured out to get started. You just need to take the next step. Think of it like driving at night. Your headlights only show you a few meters ahead, but as you keep driving, the road reveals itself. The same is true for your life. You don't need to see the whole path. You just need to trust that the next step will lead you closer to your destination. Here's why action is so powerful. Every time you take action, you're literally rewiring your brain. Neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to create new neural pathways based on your experiences. For example, if you've always believed "I'm not confident," but you start taking small, confident actions, like speaking up in a meeting or introducing yourself to a stranger, your brain starts to rewire itself. Over time, those actions create a new belief. I am confident. If you've always believed, I can't succeed, but you start completing small tasks that align with success, your brain begins to believe, I am capable. This is why action is non-negotiable. It's not just about achieving goals, it's about transforming who you are at a core level. Let's break this down into something you can apply today. This exercise is called the Rule of Small Wins. Step 1. Choose one area of focus. Pick one area of your life you want to transform. It could be your career, health, relationships, or personal growth. Step 2. Define the smallest possible action. Ask yourself, what's the smallest action I can take today to move closer to my goal? If you want to get healthier, your action could be drinking a glass of water in the morning. If you want to improve your finances, your action could be setting aside $5 in savings. If you want to build confidence, your action could be making eye contact with someone you pass on the street. Step 3. Commit and repeat. Take that action immediately. Don't wait until tomorrow or next week. Start now. Repeat the action every day until it becomes second nature. Why does this work? Because small wins create momentum. They prove to your brain that change is possible, which inspires you to take bigger actions over time. Here's the crazy thing about momentum. It compounds over time. Think of a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's tiny and slow, but as it picks up speed, it grows larger and larger until it becomes an unstoppable force. That's exactly how momentum works in your life. For example, taking one small action today might feel insignificant, but if you repeat it every day for a month, it becomes a habit. Once it's a habit, you'll start noticing opportunities and taking bigger actions. Before you know it, those small actions have snowballed into massive results. This is why I always say start small, but start now. Let me tell you something most people don't realize. Fear isn't the enemy. Inaction is. Fear only has power when you stand still. The moment you take action, no matter how small, you take back control. Here's why. Fear thrives on the unknown. But when you take action, you turn the unknown into the known. Action gives you data. It shows you what works, what doesn't, and what to do next. The next time you feel fear, don't freeze. Use it as fuel. Say to yourself, I feel the fear and I'm doing it anyway. If fear is holding you back, try this simple technique. Choose a task you've been avoiding. It could be sending an email, making a phone call, or starting a new project. Set a timer for 1 minute and commit to working on the task for just 60 seconds. Most of the time, you'll find that once you start, the fear disappears and you're able to keep going. Here's the truth. You don't need to make massive changes overnight. Transformation doesn't happen in a single leap. It happens in small, consistent steps. And right now you've already started. By watching this video, by opening your mind to new possibilities, you've taken the first step. In the next section, we're going to amplify this momentum even further. I'll show you how to combine the power of belief and action to create a reality so extraordinary, it feels like magic. This is where the magic happens. Don't miss it. By now you understand the power of belief and the necessity of action. You've begun to rewrite the rules of your reality and take steps toward transformation. But here's where things get next level, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary and the process feels almost magical. What if I told you there's a way to amplify everything you've learned so far? To take your beliefs, your actions, and your energy and supercharge them into quantum level change. Because here's the truth. The universe doesn't operate in a straight line. Change doesn't happen step by step. It happens exponentially. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you tap into a power so profound, it feels like bending reality itself. This is what I call quantum change. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to harness it. Let's start with a question. Why do so many people work hard but still feel stuck? They have the desire, they put in the effort, but nothing seems to change. Here's the missing link: alignment. Most people's thoughts, emotions, and actions are out of sync. They think about success, but they feel doubt. They act, but their energy is rooted in fear or desperation. And this misalignment cancels out their efforts. Here's a mind-blowing truth. The universe doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to who you are. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are fully aligned with your desires, that's when the magic happens. To create quantum change, you need to align 3 key elements. Thoughts, what you think about your reality. Emotions, how you feel about your reality. Actions, what you do to create your reality. Let me show you how to align all 3. Step 1, clarify your desire. Write down one specific thing you want to create in your life. Be as clear as possible. Instead of saying, I want more money, say, I want to earn $10,000 in the next 3 months. Step 2, align your thoughts. Ask yourself, what do I currently believe about this desire? If you notice negative or limiting beliefs, example, I don't know if I can do this, replace them with empowering ones. Example, I am fully capable of creating this result. Use affirmations to reinforce these new beliefs daily. Step 3, align your emotions. Visualization is key here. Spend 5 minutes each day imagining your desire as if it's already real. Feel the emotions associated with having it: joy, gratitude, confidence. The stronger the emotion, the stronger the signal you send to the universe. Step 4, align your actions. Break your goal into small, actionable steps and take at least 1 step every day. Remember, action creates momentum, and momentum amplifies belief. Now that you've seen this process, it's all about integration. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions coming together to create results you can feel. Here's something that will completely change how you see the world. You are surrounded by an invisible energy field, and it's constantly interacting with the energy of everything around you. This isn't just spiritual talk, it's science. Physicists have proven that everything in the universe is made of energy, vibrating at different frequencies. When you align your energy with the frequency of what you desire, you literally attract it into your life. But here's the kicker. Most people's energy fields are clogged with fear, doubt, and negativity. It's like trying to tune into a radio station while surrounded by static. The signal gets lost. To create quantum change, you need to clear your energy field and raise your vibration. Let me guide you through a simple yet powerful ritual to reset your energy field. Step 1. Ground yourself. Sit or stand somewhere quiet. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet into the earth, grounding you. Step 2. Release negativity. Visualize a heavy, dark energy surrounding your body. With each exhale, imagine this energy leaving your body and dissolving into the earth. Step 3. Recharge with light. Now imagine a bright golden light above your head. Visualize this light pouring into your body, filling every cell with warmth, energy, and positivity. Step 4. Set an intention. As you finish, say out loud, "I align my energy with abundance, love, and infinite possibilities. I am ready to receive." Here's the part that most people don't realize. Transformation doesn't have to take years. When you're fully aligned, change can happen in an instant. Think about it. A single phone call can change your career. A single conversation can transform a relationship. A single decision can alter the course of your entire life. This is what's known as a quantum leap, a sudden, dramatic shift that catapults you into a new reality. And these leaps happen when you're in full alignment, radiating the energy of your desires. Right now, you might be feeling something stirring within you, a sense of possibility, of power. That's because the magic is already happening. The moment you start aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you activate a force within you that's unstoppable. But we're not done yet. In the next section, we're going to bring it all together. I'll show you how to sustain this transformation and create a life so extraordinary. It feels like you're living in a dream. By now, you've done something incredible. You've challenged the rules of your reality, realigned your energy, and begun to take the actions that will shift your life in ways you never thought possible. But here's the secret no one talks about. Transformation isn't a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. Most people start their journey of change, but somewhere along the way they lose momentum. They fall back into old habits, old beliefs, old patterns. Why? Because they never learned how to sustain the transformation. But today, that changes. I'm going to show you how to make your new reality not just something you visit occasionally, but a place where you live every single day. This is how you turn the extraordinary into your normal. Have you ever started something new? Maybe a fitness routine, a mindset shift, or a big goal, only to find yourself falling back into old habits after a few weeks. It feels like taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Frustrating, right? Here's why this happens. Your old reality is comfortable. It's familiar. And your brain is wired to crave comfort and predictability, even if it means staying stuck. But here's the shocking truth. Comfort is the enemy of growth. If you want to sustain your transformation, you have to break free from the gravitational pull of your old habits. And the way to do that is to create a system, a daily routine, that keeps you aligned with your new reality. Let me give you a simple yet powerful practice to sustain your transformation. This practice takes just 10 minutes a day, but it will keep you on track and in alignment with your highest self. Step 1. Morning visualization. 3 minutes. Start your day by closing your eyes and visualizing your dream life. See yourself living it, Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, imagine every detail. As you do this, say to yourself, "This is who I am. This is my reality." Step 2. Gratitude check-in, 3 minutes. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. But don't just list them. Take a moment to feel the gratitude. Let it flood your heart and raise your vibration. Step 3. Daily intention setting, 3 minutes. Write down 1 action you will take today that aligns with your new reality. Keep it small and manageable. For example, if you're manifesting financial freedom, your action might be researching a side hustle. If you're attracting better relationships, your action might be sending a kind message to a friend. Step 4. Evening reflection, 1 minute. Before bed, ask yourself, did I live in alignment with my new reality today? If the answer is yes, celebrate your progress. If the answer is no, don't judge yourself. Just commit to doing better tomorrow. Let me blow your mind for a moment. Small, consistent actions are far more powerful than big, occasional efforts. Here's why. Every time you repeat a new habit, you strengthen the neural pathways in your brain that support it. Over time, those pathways become so strong that the new habit becomes automatic. Think about it. You don't have to remind yourself to brush your teeth every morning, right? That's because it's a habit deeply ingrained in your brain. The same can happen with your transformation. When you practice alignment daily, it becomes your default state. Another key to sustaining your transformation is to create an environment that supports your growth. Here's how. Step 1. Remove triggers. Identify anything in your environment that pulls you back into old habits. This could be negative people, clutter, or even certain apps on your phone. Remove these triggers as much as possible. Step 2. Add anchors. Introduce things into your environment that remind you of your new reality. For example, inspirational quotes on your walls, a vision board with images of your dream life, an alarm on your phone that says, "You are unstoppable." Step 3. Surround yourself with high-vibe people. The people you spend time with have a huge impact on your energy. Make it a priority to connect with individuals who inspire, support, and uplift you. Here's the most liberating truth of all. Transformation is not about reaching a destination. It's about embracing the journey. Life is an infinite game. There's no finish line, no moment where you arrive. The goal is not to achieve perfection, but to keep growing, learning, and expanding. When you adopt this mindset, something incredible happens. You stop fearing failure because you realize it's just part of the game. You stop obsessing over timelines because you know you're always moving forward. And most importantly, you start enjoying the process. Right now, you're standing on the edge of a new reality. You've challenged the rules, shifted your energy, and taken the first steps toward transformation. But here's what I need you to know. This is just the beginning. You are limitless. The only limits in your life are the ones you accept. And today, you've chosen to release them. You've chosen to step into your power, to rewrite your story, to create a reality that feels like a dream. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final challenge. Take everything you've learned today and put it into action. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Start small, but start now. Rewrite one belief. Take one bold action. Align your energy with your desires, and watch as the universe begins to conspire in your favor. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're ready for more, hit that subscribe button, because this is just the start of our journey together. Until next time, remember, the rules aren't fixed. The game can be changed, and you are the player who can rewrite it all. If this video resonated with you, Write "changing now" in the comments below.